At some point, everyone's got to do it. It's your insulin baseline challenge. 30 days without elevating insulin. That means 30 days of no insulin elevating foods, only the healthy hormone foods, and even then, focusing big time on lean proteins, fiber, and of course, healthy fats. So for 30 days, your mission, your challenge is to not just lower insulin on that very day, but just think of your insulin levels like this. You have a baseline insulin that perhaps is raised up pretty high over the years. And I won't go into all the things that raise insulin and why our baseline gets so high. But when your baseline of insulin is already high, when you eat anything that spikes it, it spikes really high. But when we lower our baseline, ho ho ho, our overall insulin level is already low. So say after your 30-day challenge, you have some ice cream, you have some chips, you have a burrito, you have something with lots of carbs. Yes, your insulin will spike, but it won't spike as high and it will come down more quickly. So I recommend the insulin baseline challenge phase after phase 2 or after phase 3, and then perhaps again after phase 5 or 6. And if you've already found your perfect lifestyle timed eating protocol, you don't need any more phases because you found what works for you. Do an insulin baseline challenge every 4 to 6 months. It will do your body good and your insulin levels good because your insulin baseline has a lot to do with your overall metabolism. Now, some foods to focus on: lean proteins. You don't need a lot of protein. You won't lose muscle. The amount of protein you think you need is not true. So lean protein, but minimize it. Fiber is your best friend. In fact, during your insulin baseline challenge phase, tracking fiber is a must. That way we can check it and make sure you're getting enough fiber. We're talking 50, 60, 70 grams of fiber a day. Your fat doesn't have to be super high, but fat and fiber do not raise insulin at all. So observe your normal fasted periods, follow your timed eating protocol, still do your GH fast, but when you eat, don't let yourself sway and have those starchy carbs, those starchy vegetables. Don't eat anything that's not on the insulin hormone healthy food list. I'll give you a list as well here to make sure you know what to do. It's strict, it's hard, but if you go 30 days and lower your baseline insulin, it is going to help your metabolism speed up happily ever after. And here's the thing with the insulin baseline. If you go 13 days and you flop and you have those chips, or you have that baked potato, or you have bread, or you have something that raises insulin, start over. Not everyone does it on their first 30-day try. Don't half, can I say ass on this? Don't half-ass it. Go all in, get through it. It's okay if it takes longer. It just matters that you really do it. Every day without insulin means your baseline goes down. But as soon as you eat it again, it doesn't have the same impact. You have to have 30 days in a row, at least, with no insulin raising foods. And lots of fiber, lots of fat, and just enough lean protein. And remember, the end goal here is for you to have food freedom and flexibility. But how can a person who committed a bunch of crimes and is in prison have freedom? Think about it like that. If your insulin levels are high, it's because throughout time you've created some eating crimes. You've either yo-yo dieted, you've overeaten at times, you have eaten when you're not hungry, you have eaten late at night. I mean, you know how you got there. It's okay, you're there. But the human body will listen to us, but we just got to give it the right instructions. I'm Coach Tom, most grateful man on the planet. All right, I'll see you next time. Stay lean, stay sensible, and stay sane. Food freedom and flexibility is our goal.